Hi, I'm Midori, and my faulty transduction pathway is cystic fibrosis. Cystic fibrosis is a genetic disease, meaning that it is passed down from mother and father into offspring. Let's take a closer look. Cystic fibrosis is a disease that affects the lungs. The lungs are filled with branching bronchus, which distributes inhaled air through the lungs. The bronchus have small hairs coating the pathway called cilia. Let's take a closer look. The cilia are coated with a small amount of liquid called airway surface liquid. So creative. Anyways, this airway surface liquid allows the cilia to move back and forth, cleaning the mucus from the bronchus in the lungs.
Wow, look at her go!
Let's take a closer look.
Y'all ready for the name of this protein? Cystic fibrosis transmembrane conductance regulator. Try saying that 10 times fast.
Cystic fibrosis transmembrane conductance regulator. Cystic fibrosis transmembrane conductance regulator. Cystic fibrosis transmembrane conductance regulator.
Luckily, it also goes by CTFR. The bottom two parts of this protein consist of nucleotide binding domains 1 and 2. The top two are membrane-spanning domains 1 and 2, which are embedded in the cell membrane. Now, how the clamp works is chloride, aka salt, gathers at the clamp until eventually ATP comes in and binds to the nucleotide binding domains and opens the clamps. The chloride ions then move to the surface of the cell where the cilia is. This is where osmosis comes into play. The salty chloride ions absorb water, keeping them on the cilia, which is how they get their airway surface liquid. Now, in cystic fibrosis, there are complications which can cause you to have no protein at all. This means that when chloride ions build up, they will not be able to channel through the cell and reach the cilia. This means that when osmosis occurs, the water will not reach the cilia and it will begin to dry out. When the cilia dries out, the airway surface liquid is no longer present. This causes mucus to build up on the surface of the bronchus, which cannot be removed by the cilia and ends up restricting airflow to the lungs. Unfortunately, there is no cure for cystic fibrosis, but I did find that if you go to salt therapy, it can help you lessen your symptoms.
Cystic fibrosis transmembrane conductance regulator.
Okay, that's it.
Cystic fibrosis membrane Why are you recording this?
Bro, I need